It turns out the Crabby Patty wasn't invented by Mr. Krabs. It was actually created by James, the very first chef of the Krusty Krab. Back then, Squidward still had elegant golden hair. The Krusty Krab itself was decorated in dazzling luxury, but the stingy Mr. Krabs drove James away over salary disputes. That's when SpongeBob got the chance to take his place. On this very day, James returned, driving a pure gold stretch limousine. He said he was just heading back to his golden mansion and stopped by to visit some old friends. James soon discovered that SpongeBob had monopolized all the Employee of the Month awards, but Mr. Krabs casually tapped on the wall, revealing that the older employee plaques had simply been placed behind the new ones. Later, SpongeBob asked James to sign one of his Krabby Patties. James refused. Instead, he went to the kitchen and personally cooked a Krabby Patty. The moment SpongeBob took a bite, he felt as if he were swimming in an endless ocean of Krabby Patties. Desperate, he begged James to teach him how to cook. But no matter how hard SpongeBob tried, his patties never lived up to James's standards. Before long, even the restroom got clogged with failed Krabby Patties. This broke SpongeBob completely. He even wrote a resignation letter. He went to the kitchen one last time to say goodbye to his beloved cooking tools. When Mr. Krabs suddenly called out, SpongeBob panicked and hid, watching secretly, hoping Mr. Krabs would beg him to stay. Mr. Krabs eventually found SpongeBob's resignation letter. Just then, James happened to walk into the kitchen. Without hesitation, Mr. Krabs invited him to rejoin the Krusty Krab. Watching from the sidelines, SpongeBob felt even more miserable. He walked out of the freezer, said his final farewell to Mr. Krabs, and handed the chef's position back to James. But James shook his head and said he'd never take SpongeBob's job. Even though SpongeBob's cooking wasn't as good as his, SpongeBob never once thought about asking for a raise. With just a few words, Mr. Krabs managed to convince SpongeBob to stay. Before leaving, James shared one final piece of wisdom. This kid is a great chef, but he'll only be the best when he has the courage to walk away from here. Good luck, SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs, you need him.